is up, y'all, and welcome back to another VSG video.
No, because baby, look, why Miss Natalie be eating? Because yes.
I run my city from the west side, big to best. I do a day to shy. Wayne, Louisiana, Dr. Dre to Los Angeles. This is it, bitch. Michael Misfit, hot day, a legend and moonwalk. Sliding across the stage in '87. This that Tupac out the window. Both hands throwing up that middle finger. Fuck them other niggas, ratchet bitches in my demons. Yeah, I'm queening.
Bitch, I ain't said that shit in so long. It sound foreign coming out. Child. I can't even remember what happened in the last VSG video, but shit, update, I am currently 216 pounds. Yay. I think the last time, I might go back and look and just insert it in here and not be that fucking lazy, but I think last time I did a VSG video, I may have been at like 223 or 230 and just could not get that shit off. I was having the hardest time, but shit, boosted up my water intake and really keeping real busy for the most part. Just keeping distracted has shied me away from eating the way that I normally do. So I've been able to sit Indian style on this 216, baby, for a little while. A couple of updates. I was still married in my last VSG video. That is over. If you need any bring ups to dates on that, baby, go back to a whole bunch of videos for damn near the last year. And you gonna get what you need, or better yet, go to the Patreon, child. The Patreon, the information is down in the description below. And you can get all the insight, and even as of currently, as of today, child, because I just did a video over there with them and getting them abreast to what's been going on in my life, so I can start back vlogging with a clean slate and just get back into my normal, or my new normal rather. I didn't write down no topics to discuss, so I guess I'm just gonna start with that one. A lot of people always said that VSG has a curse. There's a stigma on VSG. If you are married before VSG surgery, you have to be careful about being caught up in the VSG curse, where VSG ruins marriages. That's not true. VSG is a revealer. A lot of times when you meet certain people and, you know, when you're bigger, we do have confidence. It's a lot of us. I love my skin and whatever I'm in. As long as my heart in there, I love it. But that doesn't mean every day that I wake up fully comfortable. You know, that don't mean that I don't wake up wishing that something looked a little different. You get tired of looking the way you look. I don't give a fuck who you are. As gorgeous as I am, sometimes I'll be like, damn. This can be lifted up. This can be put right here. This could sit a little better. This could not be so dark. I'll do all of that, and then I will get up in that mirror and massage across my body, and I love me. But you do run into issues that do sometimes fuck with your self-esteem, and sometimes a lot of our self-esteems be a lot lower than what we care to give light to, because it will allow you to put up with different shit. Especially when you bigger. Especially when you bigger and you got a good looking motherfucking man or woman on your goddamn side, and deep down something in you feels like this is person, you don't want to say out of my league, but it's like, why me? I've had to express that to my ex-fiance, not my ex-husband. That man was so motherfucking fine, and I used to ask, like, why me? And he would always say, why not you? What's wrong with you? And that was something that used to bother him so much so. He was like, I never came off like I was trying to get nothing from you. Like, I genuinely liked who you were as a person. And he was like, I don't know if you see you the way other people see you. You bomb. Like, especially when I met him, shit, bitch, I'm 18, 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I thought highly of myself, but like looking at him, I'm like, ooh, I don't think that high, bitch. And at some point, you have to be honest with yourself. And I would ask, like, why me? Because I mean, just gorgeous. Motherfuckers would see us together and be like, that's your girl. You know what I'm saying? And back then, I didn't carry myself the best. I dressed like a tomboy for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So hair and nails stayed done, you know. I wasn't really like a perfumey kind of girl, but for sure, Bath and Body Works or Calgon. I had my own place. I had my own vehicle. I had a job. I wasn't really lacking in nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So outside of feeling like a motherfucker attempting to get something from me or get me, it was always like, why me? And I never thought that would have anything to do with my self-esteem. And I'm finding out in my current age and just recently, yeah, what would ever make you think why you for a person to choose you? Because of how they look to you. You know, you may not be the best looking to everybody, but nigga, it's somebody in this motherfucker willing to drink your bath water with a motherfucking straw after a work day and a workout. Come here, babe. But a lot of times we don't run into them. We run into broken people because you broken. You turn into the fixer for certain people because they broken. Sometimes it goes into mental abuse. They talk crazy to you, make you feel bad just to build you back up, make you think that don't nobody love you like they do. Because you feel like they out of your league, you doing everything possible over the moon to keep them. So shit, they practically got a copy of your debit card. Can I be honest? Or sometimes you just be so out of shape, so you're just so big, you can't even do shit for yourself. They robbing your ass blind. Taking your money, doing shit with other people. They only come around just like shit. I've seen women do it with ugly men. Bitch only call you on Thursday night, Friday morning for that early direct deposit. And she may not mention it, but after a while, shit, you know what's up so much so you just give it to her. Because you want to be seen with her. You want to be able to fuck on her, touch her. You want to just be able to be around her. And you know that if you did not have this, you couldn't. You feel like they're a prize. And you don't think of yourself that way at all. I remember having all those feelings, but still having a shitload of confidence. I can't explain that to nobody that don't understand. It's going to be hella y'all in the comments that understand what I'm saying right now. And it's a lot of y'all that are too timid to admit it. I love me. I love how I see me. But I wasn't always the best to myself. And I haven't always portrayed a person that other people can respect the way that they have to now. When I got with my husband, I was the same person. I had the same requirements with a lack of follow through on my end. My follow through lacked. So I can require you to do a whole bunch. But if on the other hand, you either don't see me making you follow through with it, because I got it, or you see me slacking in a certain kind of way, shit, it's okay. And eventually everybody gets complacent. And in getting complacent, you know, you start being okay with how you talk to each other. You start being okay with things that you do to each other. This is just life. I've seen plenty of relationships last through VSG surgery. And when I say they were a clad iron fence strong before then, I see why. Me and my ex did an uncomfortable VSG video. And there were a lot of things where I myself now can be accountable for. Because I didn't see it in that way at that time. There will be a lot of instances where when I get annoyed and I didn't know that this was what I was doing, because to me, I'm just communicating how I'm feeling and it's just coming out like that, I would sun him. I get it, y'all. I get it. I would sun him. I didn't see it as me sunning him. This is how we talk. But until I notice what it feels like for a motherfucker to say something to you and you can't say nothing else, and I'm not mad, my feelings is hurt. Because why you coming at me like that? I would do shit like that because I was able to, because of the need of me. It's certain treatment that you're going to put up with because of need, necessity, survival. Until it gets to a breaking point where I ain't got to deal with that shit, man. I'm cool. And a lot of times when those situations happen in VSG, another person is found that's willing to do what you're willing to do, and they can start over from scratch. Like, this person may not be as big as you, but they type size-wise. I can start this bullshit all over again with a motherfucker that look better. I ain't got to take this from you. I'm more than willing to say that. Now, was I the worst person in the world? Absolutely not. And a lot of times, I give warnings because I know I can easily be provoked by certain people. I'll give warnings when I feel it coming, like, hey, I knew then in that video, we not gonna make it because of this. And me being terrified of the unknown, I believe I said that in that video. I'm terrified of the unknown. But at the end of the day, I have to do this for me. My intention was never to get bone thin. And I'm not. Mama is carved. Baby, I look good. And that became the fear because the size that I was is not appealing to a larger audience. I got bitches buying my shape right now. Even with this dangling apron I got in the front of this coochie. Marinating it, huh? It smell good under there too. You can look at me through this camera right now and you can tell I smell good. You can look at me and tell I smell good. I look like I smell good. But even with that, I have people paying to be built the way I am. And the fuck up in my relationship was when I noticed it. Now my confidence is changing. I don't have the need to argue with you and talk to you a certain kind of way like that no more, because I know I have different options too now. It revealed that a motherfucker had got complacent with me being low a certain kind of way. That makes it uncomfortable. I attempted to change the way that I spoke. Once I got an understanding, yeah, I see now. I did that in the midst of. So now that's not the issue. I'm eliminating that problem because I'm happier with me now. I don't have the need to talk to nobody like that. Because if I got to talk to you like that, let me go up in here and look at myself in this mirror and remind myself as to why the fuck I don't have to. But when there's a certain level of toxicity, if that's how you say the word, that a motherfucker is used to with you, shit start to feel weird. Shifty, like, oh, okay, it gotta be somebody else. You gotta be doing something. So that justifies the wrongdoing that they either A, have been doing already, have done before, whole bunch of different shit. It starts to reveal you and them. My level of confidence now allows me to be okay with being in broader rooms. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I've always dressed how I wanted to dress for my type, for my size. And I still do to this day. But it's a little bit more slink to it. It's a little bit more clad to it. I may have a little bit more cleavage out. I may not have nothing covering up my fupa with my little shorts on. I'm a lot more bolder in my approach now. That can make a motherfucker uncomfortable that already had something in the back of their mind that if she ever decides to give herself to somebody better than me, she gone. Two insecure people. And then surgery. So I don't feel like nothing was cursed. I feel like if anything, that shit was doomed to begin with, bitch. We were just able to ride the wave longer than most. We were able to hang on to the raft. And bitch, we literally hung on until we was literally at the last thread of the rope because the rope had done unraveled. So please don't go into your journey believing that that is always the case. Sometimes sit down, sit back, and reassess and reevaluate your marriage beforehand. What was it like? What were you to the marriage? What were you to the relationship? What were they? What did they bring versus what did they take? Emotionally, where were y'all? Mentally, physically together, where were y'all? It's a bunch of people that, you know, even if you watch My 600-Pound Life, oh, we haven't slept together in 2-3 years. So you think this man ain't getting his Jimmy waxed nowhere? Now you able to get up and go with him. Them 3-hour trips to 7-Eleven because he got to go across town. Yeah, now you can get up and go walk with him. And you're not invited. And it's still taking him 3 hours to make it back. When you done walk to the 7-Eleven 16 times and he haven't been there not once. It's a revealer. It's not a curse. A lot of people, relationships be doomed to begin with. You just needed a little nudge. You needed a little help. As much as I love to travel, like traveling comfortably, traveling has changed. I don't think I recorded a VSG video since I've been able to travel without an extender to the goddamn seatbelt. You know? There's been so many pros, like they outweigh the cons by a long shot. This arthritis ain't let me go. But I got a neck. Like, you know what I'm saying? My hair may fall out a little bit, but I have energy to get up and do my goddamn hair. I make better decisions now. Shit. I save money. I save money, bitch. I save money. The way I used to eat, I save money. If it ain't nobody coming to this house, baby, by the time, if you leave here and you come back 2 weeks later, that's what's in that refrigerator. If you leave here and come back 2 weeks later, that's what's in that refrigerator. I still don't eat heavy. I think I'm going to go get me some udon noodles today because that just might have to happen. But I do want to get through as many videos as possible before I do that, because 9 times out of 10 when I do that, I'm going to eat that shit and I'm going to lay it the fuck down, get up, and just do Uber. But, you know, it revealed a lot. It has made me stress a lot less about health issues, different things. It's revealed so much more than just this body underneath. It's forced me to face so many different challenges, including physical ones. No, I can't do that because of this. No, I can't do that because of this. Oh, I can't get up there because of this. I can't commit to that because of this. I can't do that. anything that I remember hearing myself say that I couldn't do as a bigger girl, I make sure to do it now on purpose. I took y'all once walking with me to Lone Mountain. I probably did that on a vlog. And I said one day I'm going to walk around this entire mountain, as I made it halfway and turned back around and went to my motherfucking car. Baby, a month ago, me and my friend went, and I walked around that whole motherfucking mountain, and we held a conversation the entire time. Towards the end, it got a little challenging. I had to take a couple breaks, but it was a 2-hour and 45-minute walk around that whole mountain. And, bitch, I did it. With 1 bottle of goddamn water and half of his, bitch. I did it. And I've never felt so pushed. I felt so motivated. Like, I was proud of me. Real nigga shit. If I couldn't have been any more prouder of myself, I was proud of me. Because as many times as I would stop, kind of pause and take my little breather, and I look back like, yeah, let's turn around. It ain't no looking back. Go ahead. It's going to get hot. You going to get sluggish. It's going to get rough. But you got to push through. VSG is a revealer. It ain't no part of it that's a curse. For me. I refuse to claim that in any capacity. It ain't been doing shit but revealing shit to me since the day I had it. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it for making me a better person for any other endeavors that I do have relationship-wise. Because I had to go back and look at that video. And even though I can make the argument that, oh, I was used to doing that because we used to do each other like that, it don't make it right on your end. Always perform in a higher frequency than that. But if you're not happy with yourself a certain kind of way, it makes it easier for you to fall into the trap of chaos. It's just something else to do, something else to think about. So, if you are beginning your journey, know that there's a bunch of different avenues. It ain't always just food groups and all that other shit. There's so many aspects to life. So many to this VSG thing. So many. I still take my water. Matter of fact, this time right now, I still take my vitamins daily. I take my pills that I got for my goddamn arthritis. I get my protein in. I don't have a VSG head. I don't have a weird neck. You can see my, I don't know. Oh, where they at? You can see my collarbone, bitch, but it ain't like crazy. A nigga ain't sunk in and shit. I'm doing well. I look good. I feel good. I am good. And I use that tool. I use that tool to the best of my advantage. And I'm proud of myself. Because I've seen people get surgery before me and give up. I've seen people get surgery after me and give up. Just entirely was okay with squandering. And that is one contract that I signed with myself and with y'all. I'm not doing this shit for no reason. I can't never put myself through this again. And I have held true to that ever since. I am not finna waste these people's time, man. And mine either. Ain't no way I went through all of that for nothing. You grow a consciousness. I'm no longer a scale scoundrel. I'm not always on the scale no more. I stopped doing that so much. I will get on there and check though, child, because sometimes I be feeling like I'm big in my back. I feel like I'm eating crazy. And it be the total opposite. So I thank God for that. Still got my water intake going, child. I finished 2 bottles. That's how long I've been sitting here doing videos. And, continue to take care of yourself. Continue to remember your why. I don't never forget my why. This surgery has always been to me, about me, for me. To me, for me, about me. Never forget your why. The entire time you going through this process, remember why. You don't have time to half step. At the end of the day, you're not half stepping on nobody but yourself. You're not hiding the truth from nobody but yourself. If you are thinking about getting the surgery, do your research. Don't just listen to one person's perspective or word from it. I like to give y'all videos from different perspectives because a lot of times you'll see people get on here with the caloric intake food. Well, it's a whole bunch of shit that goes into that surgery. Continuing therapy. You know how hard it is for a grown motherfucking woman to get on this motherfucker and admit, y'all was right in that video, I did used to son him. No justification behind it. I'm not going to give you nothing else. And if this video is ever seen by him, I do apologize, Michael. From the heart. I genuinely do. I didn't realize the error in my ways in that department until I did, for real. So if you didn't believe the apology then, I hope you believe it now. But yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I will be trying to give y'all more. If y'all have any questions, drop them down below. That will keep these videos going a lot easier because I don't be knowing what the fuck else to get on here and tell y'all. Like, my surgery, I'm way past half dead with that shit, okay? So I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. And until the next video, again, drop it down in the comments if y'all want more VSG videos. Leave me questions so I can get y'all videos and shit. I love y'all. Till next time. Bye.